If you ever been so stuck in your life and you're just like, fuck it, I don't care, you know, what happens as far as moving forward or advances as far as moving forward are concerned, and because you've been at odds with life in general, whatever that, whatever struggles that you've gone through in your journey as a human being, whether that entails thoughts of suicide or, I'm just gonna not care about whatever anymore. Understand this. Eventually, something gives. Eventually. The hard part is not even patience, because patience is just one of these things that people say it takes time to develop, that's the rub. Patience takes time to develop, and that's the most insane part of this thing called patience. Anyway, I'm veering a little bit off track, and just as usual, here comes this little munchkin. Look, you want to say hi to everybody? Uh, yeah, now you want to run. Now you want to be camera shy. Bye. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, as cats normally do, the point to where you just like reach this level of I don't even care what happens anymore as far as progress and attempting to get past wherever it is that you're at. My journey has been at least 20 years. At least that long. Being an artist, being a creative, drawing, singing, writing, all of it. And that has culminated to me being able to create a brand. This is part of my brand. This is a shoe that I created, had it mocked up and everything. I'm also wearing a shirt to that effect. All right. This is my brand. It's Wasted Poe. And I know on here it looks backwards, but solid shoes too. Real solid. So the soles of the shoes are real solid. These have never been worn. They're brand new. Anyway, had some more, or excuse me, not had, have some more stuff, good design, solid shoes, solid, clean. When you're going through this thing called life and people just don't see your vision. I know I got the next Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, which is where my brand was created around. Look at that. It's beautiful, ain't it? That's a myth, by the way. It's one of my mascots. She is the Minnie Mouse of my brand. Anyway, getting on point. Point is, we all reach this like crescendo, this peak of where all of this shit in life is just piled up and you're going at it alone. And it's just like, you know what? I don't even care. I don't know what else to do, and I don't know how to move forward. At this point, this is almost like cathartic for me too. At the same time, I'm trying to explain things to people. Like, I've come up with other things besides Wasted Poe, Myth, all of it. And it's just like, you kind of reach this point where you get to understand certain things and you see certain things playing themselves out. And what I realize is, at least the way it seems, soon enough, I'm going to have the opportunity to just basically live how I want to live. That does not seem. This is a continuation. I was interrupted briefly. I had to get my black seed oil on, baby. Black seed oil is also known as cumin seed oil, and it is called the cure for everything except death. Not DEAF, DEATH. It is most unpleasant tasting. Usually supposed to take it with like garlic and honey, and that's the garlic is to speed up the process. Also the honey helps, but it's mainly for the taste, because this stuff is really, really nasty. It does not taste good at all. Anyway, getting back to my point, which is what I was talking to the guy where I'm renting this place, and here he comes again. What do you want? Do you want to be in the camera? Do you want to be in the camera? Do you want to be in the camera with me? Is that what it is? Yes, that's you. That is you in the camera. This dude, man. His name is Pharaoh. He is a trip. He's a trip. But I wouldn't know compared to other cats, because most of the cats that I've seen are unneutered. Or neutered. Or spayed. He is not neutered. He is a personality and a half. Anyway, getting back to my original point of just not being able in certain situations to transcend your circumstances, no matter how hard you've been working for progress. There just sometimes comes a point where, there's my other phone. There just sometimes comes a point in life where you just like, you know what? I'm gonna just let this shit play out however the fuck it needs to play out. There's nothing that you cannot fight the air. It is invisible. There's no visible, tangible essence to the air. So that's essentially what it becomes. It becomes like, that's how it feels. When you reach out to people, you have this vision, a vision. It's not this, well, I got this idea, it's kind of a concept, and you don't know where you're going with it. This message is not for the people with like trepidation, that's a word, is being timid, not actually wanting to move forward and not necessarily knowing where they want to go. I have known whatever direction that I was moving in, known where I want to go. And this message is for those types of individuals who know where they're going. I know I have the next Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Harry Potter franchise, whatever you want to call it. I know, balls to bone, gun to my head, what do you have? This is what I got. And I stand on this. This message is for those people. There's going to be, like I said, you're just going to get to this point where it just feels like you've just been like wandering around a wasteland. It's like almost like the Book of Eli. Like, you know you have a purpose and you know what it is. You just haven't gotten there yet. And there's just going to be so many things along the way. And it's an age-old story for a reason. For the longest time, my profile picture on Facebook was the hen who laid, or not the hen who laid the golden egg. That's a completely different parable. It was the hen who baked the bread. It is an age-old story, and anybody knows this story knows where I'm going with this. The red hen, the little red hen who baked the bread, was this hen who, for however long she was trying, went around to all other farm animals, the fox, the cow, the pig. She was asking for assistance with getting ingredients together to bake bread. Now, while she was asking for eggs in the story, I'll never know because she was a hen, which doesn't make any sense. Anyway, long story short, she was asking for them and help with gathering up the ingredients to go and get the ingredients to make the bread. Everybody was told her no, 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 no. Eventually, what did she do? And this is where time comes in. Sometimes time just has to present certain things to you. One of the things that time has presented to me is cryptocurrency. I see that my efforts in that arena, however they were given to me by divine inspiration at a certain time to hear about a certain particular crypto, but I'm not here to give any crypto advice. Go do your own research on what's going on with that. Because it's taken me a while to compile certain information. Anyway, any information that I've compiled up to this point in regards to that, I see that that's getting ready to pop off. Anyway, I'm getting away from the story of the hen who baked the bread. So she gathers up all the ingredients and she makes the bread. And what do these little idiots do that she went to go ask for the assistance from? What did they do? Hands out. Let me get some. Let me have some bread. Obviously, it's the kids' book, so she didn't curse them out. But her appropriate response, if it was an adult book, would have been like, fuck you. Are you out of your goddamn mind? I've been asking y'all for assistance since the day before forever. And now that I've actually put in the work and gotten everything done, now you want a piece? That, in my opinion, is a biblical reference to a certain degree. It's almost like pearls before swine. There's certain things that you cannot present to certain people regarding opportunities or just things that are nice. You can't make a cow appreciate roses. It's going to eat grass. So you have to sometimes in your journey when presenting certain things to certain people, be selective about how you share certain things with certain people, because that energy is very powerful. And at the end of the day, when it comes to certain people, fuck them. They're just not going to get it. It is not in their purview to understand. It ain't for them to understand. That's just, they're not going to get it. They ain't never going to get it. And you just got to stay in vogue. They just don't want to understand. And you just got to say, so be it. So be it. It's on you. My success, and it's not to make anybody bitter, because it's easy to grow bitter, and trust me, it is not an easy thing to get over, especially when you know. And the thing that can really be damaging is when you just wanted to share your creativity and the what solution your creativity was going to bring financially to everyone that was involved. Me, I've never been this like Jeff Bezos, type of person where, I'm gonna hoard all the wealth to myself and treat my Amazon employees like, the shit that shit looks down on. What do you want? What? I'm not talking to you. I'm not being mean to you, but you just keep on interrupting me. I'm shooting over here. Anyway, this dude. It is crazy to think that people are the way that they are, and it's unfortunate that we have forgotten a basic premise in progress in life. And the animals get it. Insects get it. Human beings haven't figured it out yet. We, working together, get more done faster. Going into, this is a movie. This is not actual scripture or anything. This is a movie, The 10 Commandments, where Ramses accuses Moses of not being this, just giving the slaves, the Hebrews, this 7 day, 1 in 7 days to rest, and temple grains that are meant for the gods and all of this. And he tries to stack up these scales in front of Pharaoh. And Moses just sets a brick on top of him, saying, look, the city is made of brick. The strong make many, the starving make few, and the dead make none. You cannot move into the next chapter in your life if you're sitting back being a hater. Oh, and that's another thing I just got an update on, which is going to be even more important in the next couple of weeks. My credit all the way across the board is about to be excellent. Another thing that I've worked on during this time. But this last year and a half, so to speak, has really shown that we are all connected. All of us are paying for the issues that someone else may have. Well, you're not taking care of your diet. You're drinking 25 times a day. You're smoking like a chimney. You're not really taking care of your health. You're not exercising. You're not getting out into the sunlight. Okay, now your health is really compromised. Now everybody's got to pay for this. Because that's really what it really boils down to. That's an angle that I'm not sure everybody has looked at, the bigger picture. The bigger picture, at least so far as this whole year and a half recent events, that's all I'm going to give it its power, is that we're all connected. And it's a shame that we don't see it. We should, but we don't. Collectively, we're stronger together, we're better together. To try to end this message with some hope. And one of the things that I've always wanted to do, and one thing that I will do on my terms, this will unfortunately be a dictatorship when it does happen, is there's something that I am going to do as far as the artistic community is concerned, that's just going to be for artists to come together and create. No greedy corporations, no I'm the head Indian chief. None of that. None of that. Just art, just collaborations and sharing shared visions and understanding of what the world is supposed to be like instead of what it currently is. And I'm pretty sure that there are pockets of communities out there like that already, but none to the extent or level that I'm thinking of into the future, where everyone has an equal say of just how we come together and create and build. That's sorely missing from this world. And like I said, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. At this current time, yeah, I'm getting a little distracted. So it's time to end this video. It's long enough. This is going to be a monster to upload. Anyway, you can always put the video on like 2 times speed or 1.5 times speed to get through it a little bit quicker, to disseminate the message as quickly as you possibly can. That's what I do with a lot of videos where I need to learn something really quickly and to get to the meat and potatoes, the heart of the video or the message, or to just learn as quickly as I possibly can. Because it seems like I've been rambling on, but anyway. This is to all my creators out there. Don't be disheartened. Do not give up. Keep moving forward. I'm not saying every day just go out there and hustle. I actually hate that word, grinding, hustle. Can't stand it. Just keep moving forward. Sometimes moving forward is just living another day, knowing that something on the horizon is going to change for the better for you and for the people around you that you care about. For me, that list is almost none at this point, because I've been talking to the same people for 20 years trying to tell them, look, we could work together and we could work together and then we could work together and nothing. So they unfortunately will not be invited to anything that I got going on because they didn't appreciate the process it took to get here. So be it. On that note, this is verse for my brand, Wasted Poe, and I'm out. Peace.